What's up, my dudes? It's Demi, and today I'm giving you a tour of the refurbished Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. This resort has been going through a major refurbishment the last few years, but it is finally complete. All of the rooms have finally been redone. There are some little touches around the resort that have been refurbished, and I'm going to show you all of it, go over all the details, talk about all the benefits you get when you stay at this resort so you do not miss a thing when you stay here for your next Disney trip. So now let's get into it. Let's see the newly refurbished Disney's All-Star Sports Resort, and let's go get into some hijinks. Disney's All-Star Sports Resort is a Disney value resort, and it's usually the cheapest one out of all three All-Star resorts. All three All-Star resorts have had full refurbishments, and I did full detailed tours of those, and I will link them for you here and put them in the description box below. When you stay on Disney property, you do get free transportation to the parks from your resort. At All-Star Sports, the only method of transportation is the bus. Buses start running 1 hour before park opens and stops running 1.5 hours after park closes, and they do keep running for after hours events and for parties. Guests staying at Walt Disney World resorts do get to enter the theme parks 30 minutes before they are open to the public, so buses will start 1 hour before early park entry. When you first walk in, to the right is the check-in area and the concierge. You have Mickey and friends playing different sports. The desks are lockers, and if you have the My Disney Experience app, which at this point you really should, you can check in through the app and unlock the room with your app or Magic Band and not even need to visit the front desk. I also want to point out there's all this brand new colorful furniture and these cute new rugs, really spruced up the place. Also in the lobby is the little TV with some chairs. It's great if you need to talk to concierge and your kids can sit and watch TV. There's a TV in every Disney hotel lobby. After that, this is brand new. It's called Character Clicks, and you can pose with Mickey and friends. So we scan our Magic Band. Oh, I love that, I love that. Okay, oh, then we pick a character. Let's do Mickey. Oh, we can do, how many can we pick? We can pick all of them. Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Okay, so stand here. Oh my God, it's all our friends. 3, 2, 1. That is so cool. Oh, we do more. One more. That is so cool. This is the best thing. I'm obsessed with this. And then it will be in My Disney Experience app. So if you have Memory Maker, you can get this as part of Memory Maker. This is amazing. After Character Clicks, they do have a fuel rod station, and somebody just went to go get one and they're empty. I hate when that happens. Walking to the back, if you exit through these double doors, that will lead you to the bus that we saw earlier. But now let's head into Sport Goofy Gifts and Sundries. This is your hotel's merchandise location. They have regular Disney products that you would find in the parks, but they also have things like bathing suits and extra sunblock and anything you would need for the pool. They also have All-Star specific merchandise, not that much this time, but we have an All-Star Resorts zip up. We have an All-Star Sports specific t-shirt for kids, an All-Star pin with all movies, music, and sports, and an All-Star Resorts water bottle. Also in the back is the snack section. They have lots of grab and go stuff. They also have like full-size boxes of donuts and bread to bring back to your room, cereal and crackers and even peanut butter. There's also all these drinks, including wine and beer. And remember, if you're an annual pass holder, always buy your drinks in a merchandise location so you get that discount. And in here you will find the wall of pharmaceutical products. After Sport Goofy, we have the All-Star Sports Hall of Fame. We have some photos of some famous athletes. I know maybe a few of them, but honestly, I'm afraid to even try to name some because Tony Hawk, Babe Ruth. I got a couple. LeBron, Eli Manning. I got a couple. Okay, that's it. I am not sports. I am theater. I probably should know the ice skater's name. I can't think of it off the top of my head. But sports. Here are your sports. Across from the Hall of Fame is the Game Point Arcade, and it's open from 8 to 11 every day, and it's pretty big. Let's go check it out. I will say the thing about the All-Star resorts is their arcades are very, very good. There's driving games, air hockey, it's a big one. The All-Stars, I think, have the biggest arcades. Pinball, shooter games, like everything, skee ball. Such a great arcade. And the best game of all, a massage chair. Next to the arcade is press penny collectibles. These are really great because they actually are branded for All-Star Sports. So like if you're looking specifically for an All-Star Sports collectible, sorry, there's a vacuum cleaner going on behind me right now. This is a great thing to get. Here they are as an actual representation of what they look like. I think this is a great souvenir. And they have actually here the collectible medallions, and they also have as the sports theme as well, which is really cool because that way you have specific to All-Star Sports if that is what you are looking for. And finally, we have the End Zone food court. This is on mobile order on the My Disney Experience app. I am here during breakfast right now. Let's go check it out. So of course we have some classic Mickey waffles, cinnamon rolls, but here is some Mickey waffle sausage and bacon. Moving on, we have some bakery cases with some cupcakes, donuts, and danishes and croissants, more waffles and eggs and bacon. You can also do plant-based Mickey waffles. You can get frittatas here. You can do an omelet. You can get pancakes, you can do a breakfast sandwich, or you can do like a platter with tots and bacon and Mickey waffles. Lots of Mickey waffles. You can get your Mickey ice cream sandwiches and your Mickey premium bar here, plus an entire grab and go section with drinks. And you have some fruit and salads and parfaits here, and sandwiches, some grab and go. Couple of drinks, have some alcohol, we have some beer here as well, some wine. So after breakfast they serve like basic theme park food, pizzas, chicken fingers, burgers, nothing really too exciting. But if you're here for a pool day or you just need something, it's here for you. They do have microwaves and toasters in here, and the full beverage station including coffee, and lots more seating on the opposite side of the drink bar. Before we leave, you see here is Grandstand Spirits. This is actually the pool bar, but it connects inside here as well when it's open. It's early right now, obviously. So we're gonna see it from the opposite side. So let's go back out this way, and then we're gonna head outside and see the outside. When you first walk outside, you are right by the main pool and the Surf's Up area. This is also the preferred section. At the All-Stars, they are like motel style, and they have these larger than life objects on top of the buildings to show you which section you're in, and so each section will be different, themed to different type of sporting things. So this first section is surfing, and the main pool is surfing as well. There is a map on My Disney Experience, but there also is a map right here when you first walk out. I want to also point out that there is a dedicated running trail as well. By the pool gate, you will find the sandwich board of recreation activities. They have lots of different types of things like scavenger hunts, arts and crafts, pajama party, but what they have here and at every Disney resort is Movie Under the Stars, where they play a different Disney movie every night on a big projector. On top of that, every night at 5:30 to 7, they do a campfire outside of Stadium Hall. As you can see, some of the activities do cost extra, but the campfire and Movie Under the Stars is free. And then right next to that is the main pool, the Surf's Up pool, open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. It's a really nice sized pool. There's a lot of pool activities that happen here. It is a very cool day right now when I'm filming this, so nobody is in the pool today. Also here at Surfboard Bay is the little kiddie pool. They do have pool towels here, so you do not need to bring them from your room, and they have life jackets for kiddos. On the outside of the pool, we have some like Adirondack chairs, and we have the pool bar on the outside of the building, and they usually have some frozen drinks. They have some spiked lemonade, some margaritas, some beers, sangrias. Basic pool bar drinks, most of them are pre-mixed, I believe. They're usually pretty good. And then if we come over here to the right of it, we have more Adirondack seating, chair seating, and we have some tables and chairs and a foosball table. On the right side of the main gate of the pool is the Surf's Up bathhouse. So this is where the bathroom is. And first of all, there's also another ping pong table here, but this is also where this section's guest laundry is. They do have the vending machine to get your detergent and dryer sheets, and here is the room, washers and dryers, and they actually even have some vending machines for food. As I said, this is the preferred section, the Surf's Up section. You'll see the giant surfboards, the fish on the buildings and the giant shark fin. These rooms are going to be a little extra because they are closer to the main lobby and buses. Once you leave Surf's Up, you have this really great photo op with Mickey, and you can either head left or right. So we're going to head right toward the hoops. This next section starts out by seeing the giant megaphones, and it is the Hoops Hotel. It is actually really cool with all of the giant like basketballs like looking like in mid-air. You have flags also on the walls of different teams, and you have the giant whistles in the middle and the giant basketball hoops. I'm going to mention it now and I'll mention it again later. Yes, there are 3 levels to all of the buildings, and yes, there are elevators. We're gonna walk around this little walking path to get to our next section. You'll see the giant Spalding, and you'll see the tennis section. This section is called Center Court. It has tennis rackets and tennis balls on it and flags. It has the giant, I assume that's like a ref chair. I actually don't know anything about tennis, but it does have Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Wait, but they're playing baseball, right? Is that baseball? But there's a net. But then like Donald's playing tennis over there. I'm very confused. They are very clearly playing baseball. This is very clearly tennis, right? Right? They're very clearly playing baseball. Donald is very clearly ready to play tennis. I don't understand what's happening. Okay, let's go back because I don't understand. Okay, we are back by Celebration Hall and the main pool, and now we're going to head to the left and we are going to see the touchdown section. And if you can see or hear ahead of me, yeah, there is a bunch of cheerleading happening right now because that's what happens at these resorts. But first, this is where the campfire will be. I'm like splitting up this video into multiple parts of the day. So now it's later in the day, they have the campfire going. You can buy s'mores kits for $7, and they're Mickey! They're Mickey s'mores kits. That's amazing. All right, we have made it to the touchdown section. The last time I was here, that football wasn't even a full football. All of these rooms were closed for refurbishment, and now it's back and better than ever, and there's a bunch of cheerleading happening here. But this section is so totally cool with the giant football helmets, and it's literally like a giant football field that is turf. So that's why you get a lot of teams here. It's a place where people can practice, and it's actually it's so cool. I wish when I was a cheerleader that we came here, and that would have been so cool. I'm like, oh, I'm so jealous. I never got to do that. You also have all the flags on the wall, and everything looks like it got nice new paint. It looks so good, especially since the last time I was here. So now this is why you may not want to stay at All Star Sports, because there's people playing soccer, people playing football, cheerleading, loud music. This might not be the resort for you. They do try to section this kind of crowd into one section, like right here. So maybe that would be okay. Like from my room, I couldn't hear this, but that is why this resort tends to be a little bit cheaper than the other All-Stars. So just walk all the way down through the football field, and then you're gonna hit the final section of this resort where we are staying at, once again, the Home Run Hotel. This section is themed to baseball. I was here last time in Building 9, this time in Building 8. And I love that you have all these larger than life baseballs and the Louisville Slugger bats, the fake stadium seating, you have the scoreboard, and you have the giant Coca-Cola. It's just so cool. In this section, you will find the other pool at this resort, open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. In here, you actually have a little, I don't think that would be volleyball. It's probably, oh no, I can see it. They have badminton here, which I used to love playing badminton. Giant Connect 4. And then you have the pool. It's actually a very nice sized pool for it being a second pool. You have Goofy in the middle with a water cannon. There's a lot of seating here. It's really nice, and it's not as loud as the main pool. To the right of the pool is where you will find guest laundry and the bathrooms for this section. Lots of washers and dryers in here, and then they have the vending machine where you can purchase your detergent and dryer sheets, and it looks like they only take credit card. They also have vending machines in here. They will have some vending on some floors, but some of the floors don't have the snack machines. They only have the drinks. So if you're looking for some snackies, Come here. Okay, it is finally time to see the room. This time we are in building 8. We are on the 2nd floor. Again, there are elevators here, so let's go up and see the room. I noticed that the stairwells had some paint redone, and the elevators also look like they got a little bit of a refurb as well. Off the elevator, my room is to the left, but real quick to the right is ice and vending, and they're gonna be in the same spot on every floor. So like I said before, some vendings are gonna be drinks, and the majority are. Sometimes you'll find a snack one, but if you want snacks, go to the laundry room. But this is where you'll also get ice. Now let's head to my room. If you see my resort tours before, I always end up getting the very last room all the time. Somehow, I didn't even put a request. Here is my room, 8244. I can't believe it, right off the elevator. I'm usually all the way like at the end and around. Like you can see all-star music from here, but I can't believe it. I got it right off the elevator. Very, very cool. You can open the My Disney Experience app to open your door, or you can use your Magic Band. All right, now I'm gonna throw it back to Demi from last night to show you the room. I wanna chat about something that has totally changed my life. Therapy, and not just any old therapy. I'm talking about the kind that fits right into our busy, always on the go lives, and that is where our sponsor, BetterHelp, comes in. As someone who is always on the move, I thought squeezing in therapy was a no-go. But that completely changed when I started using BetterHelp. BetterHelp is all about making therapy doable and affordable, no matter your location or how jam-packed your days are. I just answered a few quick questions to set up my profile, and in no time, BetterHelp connected me with a therapist. And guess what? It is all online. BetterHelp's team of licensed therapists are ready to guide you on your path to self-discovery and better connections. Choose your way of communicating: video chats, phone calls, or even messaging. It's super easy to start, and you get paired with a therapist that's right for you in usually under 48 hours. So if you're up for giving therapy a whirl and want to do it your way, check out BetterHelp. Hit the link in the description or visit betterhelp.com/magicalhijinx to get 10% off your first month. Let's kickstart this journey together with BetterHelp. Okay, let's first get one big overview of this room here at All Star Sports. Very, very different from those rooms that used to be here, and Disney said, cut and paste to all of the value hotels because they all look like this now. I do miss those little All-Star Sports touches. It was very kitschy. It had like that little wallpaper on the tops, but it's still a very nice room. Now let's get into all the details. So when you first walk in, you have your window area. Right now we have our blackout curtain covering it. Here's what it looks like with the curtains pushed over, and that is actually how far they go. They don't go any further than that. And then here is our view of a dumpster. But can I tell you the truth? I prefer this room like over here in the back, because the pool view rooms, you can hear the music from the pool and it's just too loud for me. Next up, we have our kitchenette area. My favorite part of these rooms is all of this light. Like we have that big circle light, and then there's lights underneath this cabinet and all over. But let's take a closer look. First, real quick, is the temperature control on the wall. On our top shelf, we have our ice bucket and some cups. And then we have our Joffrey's in-room coffee with our Cuisinart coffee maker. These are single-use pods. They gave us some creamer. We also have some Twinings tea and some green tea. And we have our hot cups. We also have our wooden sticks to stir the coffee, and some Sweet and Low and sugar. Then we have this drawer, and it's actually very big, pretty wide, nice and deep, and you can either use it for kitchen storage, or honestly, if you have a full house in this room and that's not enough for you, now you have an extra drawer. And then below the drawer is our mini fridge. I really do not like these new mini fridges that they've been putting into the refurbished rooms. I do like that light, but there's no door storage. They are very small, and there is no freezer section. So it's just not my personal favorite. Next up, we have our TV and dresser area. We have our garbage and recycling on the side. First off, a very, very nice size Samsung TV. This particular TV offers screen mirroring. So if you have a phone or a tablet or possibly a laptop, not 100% sure, you can mirror it onto the TV so you have a bigger monitor. Also, the TV is on like hinges, so you can kind of adjust it how you would like it. And there are available ports here if you want to connect a smart device, but I'm not entirely sure if that's gonna work. But people have asked me if the ports are available when I do these room tours. So they are available, but I don't have one to see if it works. So if you'd like to try that out, let me know if it works. Then below the TV is our dresser. We have 3 big, deep drawers here. And then in our cabinet, we have 2 shelves and our safe. Then after the dresser, you just have this open area where you can throw your stuff like I did. And then on the wall is some hooks. Turning around, I want to point out that this room does have a, I have to say it really low, otherwise I'm going to trigger it, a "Hey Disney." And all the rooms should get this all over Walt Disney World, but a lot of them don't have them yet, and it's very exciting that this one is here. Let's take a quick look at it. Hey Disney, what can you do?
Hope you're having a wonderful stay, and I hope I can make it even more magical. Tell me what you'd like. Get things from my room. Send a cast member. Plan my day. Explore Disney fun. Or try more things.
So it can do only a few things. It says it can request for bedding and bath linens, beverage services like the in-room coffee stuff and personal care, but it doesn't always work.
Toilet paper?
But you can give it a try. You may still have to call. But what it can do is do trivia, play soundscapes, read stories. You can also ask it to tell you the weather, tell you a joke. It's an Amazon Alexa, but Disney-fied. The one thing I wish it could do is turn the lights on and off like my Alexa does at home. But anyway, back to the room. So first off, where the Hey Disney is a floating shelf with the cubby space. And you may be thinking, why is that? Because right next to it is a table and 2 chairs so that you can dine. And yes, it is a table and 2 chairs, but it is also a Murphy bed. Also, please be aware, because you do need to move the chairs, they are not that light. They're not like super heavy, but they have a lot of weight to it. So it's super easy. All you have to do is pull it down. Oh my gosh. It actually came down so easy that it knocked me out of the way, but ta-da. And look, we have the DuckTales. Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Oh my gosh, look, they're famous in the middle photo. Oh, this is so cute. But here is the Murphy bed. It is a real queen size mattress, and I love that it's just as thick as this queen size mattress right next to it. I did a tour of the new Little Mermaid rooms at Caribbean Beach Resort, and I will link that video for you here and put in the description box below with the full tour of that resort. And their Murphy bed, I noticed, was not quite as thick as this one. And I think that this bed, even though this is an all-star, a value resort versus Caribbean Beach, which is the moderate, I think this mattress is better. The extra pillows on this bed would be for this bed. And I think this is pretty comfortable. I've slept on this bed before. It's not as good as the real mattress. It's a little bit softer, but it's still a good mattress for a Murphy bed. And, you know, I like the Murphy bed transition that is happening here in Disney because it gives you so much room if you don't need the bed. But let me know in the comments, are you a fan of the Murphy beds or do you hate them? Because I know so many people hate them. But anyway, here is the rest of the bedroom. We have our queen size bed. We have a floating shelf with cubby storage and our phone. And we have another floating shelf with cubby storage on the other side. We have the great picture of Mickey, Donald, and Minnie. And there's just lots of great light that comes from this light station and that light station, and they are separate, and the light station that's above the Murphy bed. It is nighttime right now, and you would never know because it is so nice and bright in here. Let's move on to the bathroom. I want to point out that we do have one sliding real door
so that room feels separate. There are some Disney hotels that still have curtains, including the Little Mermaid rooms at Art of Animation. I mean, actually, it's a really nice curtain because it has like the bubbles and Little Mermaid on it. But I just recently covered that room and they had a refurb only in 2020. So I don't know, I'm just kind of glad to see that we're moving away from the curtains and the newer refurbs, because now it feels like a separate room. So first up is the vanity area. First on the right is your closet. It's pretty small, but you do have a lot of length through it. And you also have some cubby storage on top, and you can put stuff at the very bottom of the closet as well. After that, on the right side of the vanity, we have some shelves for storage. We have an iron and our ironing board. We have our big mirror. It lights up. On the wall, we have our magnifying mirror, one single sink. They gave us some sea salt bath soap. Oh my gosh, it's finally not H2O. Like, it looks like H2O, but it doesn't say that. So H2O was the brand that Disney would use in all their hotels, and it looked just like this, but it would say H2O. But that company has retired. So Disney, I guess, just made their own and made it look like H2O. Is that what's happening here? This is the first time I've seen it not H2O, so I'm freaking out. Let me know if you know anything about this. But anyway, one single sink, and then you have all this extra space on top. We have 3 cubby storage. On this side, we have 2 under the sink with some extra tissue, toilet paper, and then in this cubby is our full-size Conner hairdryer. Moving on to the actual bathroom, we have a sliding door to close it, and it shows us a very nice full-length mirror on the door. Beside the toilet, we have our towels in here. This is a shower tub combo with glass doors, so be careful. We have some Disney, I don't know what to call it anymore. Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. There's a little shelf for storage. We have our clothesline. So many people are always like shocked when I tell them that this is a clothesline in my videos. So you just pull it and it goes all the way across and hooks into that little metal piece. Here is the shower. It's a nice rain head shower. It's not like super like hard powerful, but it feels really nice. I'm gonna give this like an 8 out of 10. It has like decent pressure, but most of all, it just feels very relaxing. And now it's my favorite part of my room tours, the outlet sitch. We're gonna go around the room and count up all of the outlets because outlets are important. It charges our devices. It even charges our magic bands now. And there needs to be enough for at least 4 people because that's the amount of people that can be in this room. So let's count them up. 2 at the coffee bar. On the dresser, we have 4 regular outlets, 2 USB-As, 2 USB-Cs. On the right side of the main bed, we have 2 regular outlets, 1 USB-A, 1 USB-C. On the other side, 2 regular outlets, 2 USB-As. And then Hey Disney took one of our outlets. So now on this side of the Murphy bed, we only have 1 outlet, 1 USB-A, 1 USB-C. And finally, in the vanity, we have 2 more regular outlets. And yes, these are night lights. Wait, I just found one more under the Hey Disney. There you go. So there was a total of 14 regular outlets, 6 USB-As, and 4 USB-Cs for a total of 24 outlets. So if there was 4 people in this room, that means that they could have at least 6 outlets per person, which is an incredible number. I am so happy that in these refurbs, we are seeing so many outlets. And bonus points to the outlets that have the night light in the bathroom. I absolutely love that detail. 100%, no doubt in my mind, All Star Sports refurb is getting the Hijinx outlet seal of approval. And finally, okay, it's firm but not too firm. Pillows are nice and soft. I've always slept very well in the All-Star room, so I'm excited to see how I sleep tonight. And I will let you know in the morning how I slept, which for you will be in 2 seconds.
Well, my dudes, that was the newly refurbished Disney's All-Star Sports Resort. I think the resort came out so great. I slept so well. I love that new mattress. It's the same one that are in the other All-Stars. I didn't hear my neighbors directly, but I did hear like a baby screaming above me. That's kind of like what the reality is when you stay at the All-Stars. You're gonna kind of hear your neighbors a little bit, but honestly, I thought I would hear them more and I didn't. I think that all the All-Stars now are almost on a completely equal level. There used to be like different levels, but you know, they really did copy paste, copy paste. The only reason why this one may be the last All-Star I would recommend would be because there's a lot of sports teams here and there's a lot of going on, so you may want to avoid that, and it could potentially disturb like you and your family's time at the resort. And it could be loud, could be throwing footballs. I was dodging footballs at one point. So you know, that's the reality when you stay here because the sports teams stay here. But other than that, like if you're getting a good deal here, especially like when I booked it today, I had an annual pass holder discount. I got it for under $100 for the night. And absolutely 100% go for that. Like especially if it's like $90 for this one versus, you know, $20 more for a different All-Star. I say save the money because they're all pretty much the same at this point, minus the sports teams. But let me know, what do you think of the new refurbished All-Star Sports Resort? Have you stayed here yet during the refurbishment? Have you stayed here before the refurbishment and want to stay here now? What do you think of the All-Stars in general? Let me know in the comments below. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything that goes in this channel. Follow me on Instagram at Magical Hijinx. Check out the Patreon. Become a patron, you'll get exclusive bonus content, bonus lives, help with trip planning, access to the Discord, and so much more. And a free dining guide to Walt Disney World by Disney for Foodies, and so much more. And you'll be helping me to continue bringing you great content like these resort tours to this channel. And until next time, my dudes, I hope you guys get into some hijinks very, very soon. Bye-bye.